good, gente? Thank you guys once again, like always, for tuning in. As you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, right? Danny Trejo gets in a fight, right? On 4th of July. I'll just say this, man. Even though it didn't go his way, I will add this. Machete is still with the business, homie. At least in my eyes, right? I know a lot of people, man. They will probably say otherwise. They're gonna be like, nah, childish, homie. Machete shouldn't even be getting down like that. He's too old, you know. I'll be straight up. He's an older Chicano, you know. But when it comes to being disrespected, especially in public, man, especially when you're doing something good for the community, because I'm gonna be straight up, man. Danny Trejo was actually doing something good for the community. Not too many celebrities, right? At least when it comes to like the raza, you don't really see them like that on the community, bro. You know, most of them are doing their thing. But when it comes to Danny Trejo, bro, I will say this, man. When it comes to like down south, he has a restaurant. He has a couple of spots. Well, more than likely, man, if you really go look for him, you're gonna see him, bro. You're gonna see him still around the mix and everything. So that's what we're gonna be discussing on this one, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, man, make sure to hit a like for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell. I will try to go live later because I need to explain exactly what's going on, right? Because I know there's a lot of homies that are probably wondering, like, damn, Bicho Conejo's been MIA. Well, I will be explaining later, man, if I do go live. So make sure to hit that notification bell. And thank you guys, man, once again for all the love and support. So Danny Trejo, man, he's well known for a lot of movies, right? He's always placed as the bad guy. But one of the movies that I think most people will remember Danny Trejo from is going to be Blood In, Blood Out. At least when it comes to the raza. Now, if it comes to the white boys, shit, you're probably talking about Con Air, and that's probably why they threw the water balloon, right? But let's talk about that water balloon. Some people thought at the beginning that it was a water bottle, but Danny did confirm that it was actually water balloons, right? And it was 4th of July, so I will say, like, some people were gonna have water balloons, especially because it was a hot day, bro. Happened to be a hot day. But it was really awkward and random, bro, to actually see grown-ass man, right? Like, because the ones that ended up launching that shit, or at least launching the balloon at Danny and actually on a lowrider. And for the gente that don't know, or you guys never had a lowrider, lowriders don't get put in car washes, homie. You know, you don't really allow the water to actually hit that car, homie. Everything's done with the rag. So, yeah, man, people that are driving classic cars are going to feel some type of way, especially if people are throwing water balloons. But now let's talk about why they ended up launching a water balloon at Danny, bro. You know, because he did say that they weren't launching it at no one else. And it just happened to be towards them. And he kind of made it seem, at least to that TMZ video that he dropped, that it happened to be white people that had the water balloons, right? Because he did say that, I guess, they weren't throwing it at other people. And since they were Mexicans with lowriders, you know, that they happened to be the ones to get attacked, you know. But Danny did get off, you know. He ended up getting off to confront the person. On a video, at least on the one that he talks about on TMZ, he kind of made it seem like they were the aggressors, right? Like, I will say this. Once someone launches something at you, that is an assault already, right? So if you want to defend yourself or confront the person, right, you have actually the right to do that. But at least in the video that I did see, I kind of seen that Danny was the one to go down there and actually swing right away, which, I mean, it didn't go his way. A lot of people got to realize, because I did see some people's comments on other people's videos where they're like, damn, Danny got knocked the hell out. Well, man, when you hit a certain age, bro, you guys got to remember, you're not going to be able to move exactly the same as when you were a youngster, homie. I guarantee you, if Machete had a machete that day, he would probably came out with the machete, homie, thinking he was part of that one movie and shit. Like, shit, what's handing, homie? Dispense, I still can't remember the name of it, but he happens to be in a bus, and some youngsters jam him up, and, you know, he ends up putting hands on him. But I'll remind you guys, those were movies, right? So in a movie, yeah, man, they're going to have the skills of a beast. But it happened to be that in real life, man, well, Danny happened to get an eye awakener, and he did get laid out, bro. You know, they did drop old boy. He did have a couple of people assist, like, you know, because you got to remember, man, when it's someone that is a celebrity, off tops, people are going to go help, right? Either because they're a fan or just something because they respect their elders, homie, right? And they don't want to see no one get victimized or just laid out in general, right? Because let's say no one would have got involved. Oh man, it would have been real bad for Danny, right? But I will give him this, bro, that he did get off. He did go over there to confront the person and actually let them know, man, that he wasn't going to allow people to just disrespect him like that. He did say on the TMZ thing that the reason why he got off is because he thought that it was acid, bro. Man, that would have been some cold stuff, if someone was actually throwing stuff like that, because let's be real, man, those are dangerous chemicals right there. But his boy, man, I will say, man, I think his boy was the driver. He ended up getting down as well. And I will say this, man, since he wasn't Danny Trejo, he didn't really get the assistance that old boy did. So he did happen to get a little bit of like the bad end of the stick, homie. He did get hands laid on him. He had a shiner, and it looked like he got stomped out. Well, at least that's what he was saying. I didn't get to see that on any video, right? But I guess apparently they were holding his hands and they were actually stomping him out. On the clip that I've seen, at least, I mean, it wasn't that long, gente. So I figured it was just like a little small scuffle, and it was done. One thing that I do respect from Danny is that he didn't press charges, bro. That was something that I was actually scoping out to see. I was like, man, is this fool gonna report it? Is he gonna snitch on old boy? Pretty much get him locked up. And nah, homie, I actually say this. Even though, at least in my eyes, Danny was the aggressor, homie, by going over there and swinging, which he had every right because he was assaulted, even though it was from a water balloon. He did get assaulted, right? So no matter how people want to see it or be like, oh man, old boy was the one in the wrong. But I'll remind you, man, what would you do, right? You happen to be driving in a lowrider. Let's just say it's your car, bro, and then someone throws a water bottle, a water balloon. What would you do, homie? Would you just let that shit slide and keep pushing? Or be like Danny, bro, get off and confront the person. Like, what's actually going on, bro? And once again, old boy actually thought that it was acid. I guess that's what he ended up saying on the TMZ thing. I went through the videos and you can't really hear. I'm gonna be quite honest, man. You couldn't really hear if it was actually acid or anything. But I think just in general, homie, if anyone happens to disrespect someone while they're either in a cruising or any type of event, right? I feel that they honestly have the right, man, to confront the person. And I know, man, that of course, in this world, man, that's honestly not the right thing to do. And when it comes to celebrities, bro, most of the time, the roles that they play in movies ain't really the way that there are in the calles way. They really ain't like that. They're not a part of that lifestyle. But at least when it comes to Danny Trejo, homie, at least I gotta say this, and I give him my respects, bro, because not too many people would have got off and go over there to confront the person, right? Even though it didn't go his way, right? It didn't go his way. He did that, homie. So from that, for that, he gets my respects, homie. It's unfortunate that these events do happen, especially, bro, when people are still part of that community. There's not too many artists, celebrities, that actually do stuff like that, bro. To show the people that, hey, bro, I'm still around, homie, and I ain't really tripping, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, their minds get blown up, and they honestly feel that they're above everybody, homie. And in order for them to perform or go to any of these events, right, they got to get cashed out, homie. And I don't think that was the actual case with Danny, bro. I think he was doing that shit out of his Kodak way. So that shit was actually a bad look for whoever ended up throwing the balloon. It kind of looked like it was Raza, but to what Danny ended up saying, bro, it kind of seemed like it was the white boys, homie. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Shit, I'm actually surprised that they didn't hit him with the firework, homie. It was 4th of July way. I will say this. I don't think that Danny's going to be doing these events no more, especially after this time. I honestly don't think he's going to be doing it, bro. But I will say this, man. At least he should be happy that it wasn't Cinco de Mayo way. Because if it was Cinco de Mayo, that the raza goes a little bit harder way. And he would have probably got hit with something different than a water balloon. So with all that being said, gente, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, man, make sure to hit a like for your boy, man. Make sure to subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell. Just when we go live, you guys can actually know what's up, man. Because I know a lot of people have been wondering, why is Conejo MIA, G? I will explain, homie. So with that being said, thank you guys once again for all the love and support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one on the live. We out.
And I'm like,